Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Hellfire Tactics. So what do we have here? We got a counter Silverbeak Morg with a Warden and Greener band. This could be Silverbeak. I think Morg without Greener is a little bit meh. Just because of the Sprout. That's the only thing on why I'm saying that. Otherwise, I love Morg. Absolutely love him, but I think Silverbeak seems, yeah, kind of nice here. I feel like a Silverbeak run here. He is probably one of the toughest archdemons to play, I would say. I think he got really good tempo early on, but he's really hard to get to work in the mid game and, you know, move him over to some kind of build. We do have a 4-player lobby. That's first time today. We do have Tankalicious and Hulk. I remember seeing him on a stream. Not that he streamed. We also got Pollock. Okay. So, the worst part about Silverbeak is you can play anything, right? You can play absolutely anything on him. I think he's really solid with Ratican. I think Ratican is a really solid build on him. But he can play anything. The problem is he's really hard to get to work when you have to pivot into something in the mid game. Now, with this game, it's a very big lobby game. Well, up against Sarah. I'm actually going to take the Shade here. I wouldn't mind a double Shade on Silverbeak. I wouldn't mind that, actually. Also, just to not lose health here, potentially. I mean, I don't know what he's going to get. Yeah, there we go. But the thing about Silverbeak is you need to kind of figure out when you can upgrade and when you should hold out and what kind of units you should have in your hand. I think all three of those things, or both of those things are fairly important to get right. I don't really want a... No. We could go double Water Elemental or double Bloodsucker. Both of those are actually great. I'm gonna go Bloodsucker and then maybe upgrade the Bloodsucker here. Or we could go try and find another Bloodsucker. You know what? Alright. Let's take that. Also a Rat. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Rat plus Bloodsucker next turn. That's pretty decent. I like that. Okay. But yeah, he's definitely a top one to kind of play into, I would say. And I might even fuck up in this one or whatever. I might actually do that. Because I'm still trying to learn him really well. But I think he is a... But for now, I feel like he is still, just because of his tempo and stuff, I feel like he is a top A tier. He's just not quite S tier for me yet. He's just not as good as, you know, your, yeah, Groundson, Guardian So, whatever you have up there, right? Baron, 10 foot, right? I don't think he's that good yet, but he's definitely a good unit. Or archdemon. Okay, Hulk going for... He's going high rolling here, this guy. I mean, I don't know what he's doing, actually. That's a bit odd. Okay, we do get the Shade, which is giving us a really good board here. Do we take... I don't really like any of this, but I feel like maybe we should fill the board out. But we don't need to do that right now with the board we have. So it's like... should we just go try and find... We are in tier 2. I think I'm gonna go try and find something I actually want. The Shade. I think I'm gonna take the Elemental here, but I don't really need it. There's nothing really out there that I want right now, so I guess I'll just take the Elemental, and it's not a bad thing to take here. Let's do it like that, I suppose. But I think I want to build into Rat. I think Ratican is one of his best builds. If no one else is going for them, Ratican is a really good choice, right? It's a really solid choice because even the copies will have his Archdemon applied to it. Archdemon ability applied to it. So it's perfect, right? Doubled Rats out, and then the summoned Rats also got the +++2/+1. So yeah, it's really nice. And you can all go to... okay, we got Promote here. I don't think Promote is working out. Double Mana Guardian. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. We could go for Elementals or something like that. That's definitely not a bad way to go here. Just take this guy out. That's still pretty damn decent. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I'm taking what the game is giving me here, and now we need to, like, this is so, see, there is so much tempo in this that we can easily look for upgrades potentially for the Mana Guardian and still have 2 pairs out there where we could scale the Mana Guardian really hard with elementals and just keep rolling that, or yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we get, right? That's also that's what I like about Silver Beak. He can change direction kind of a lot here in the mid stages, but you do need to log in on something. And I think Mana Guardian might be a good choice here to log in, depending on what we get in the next shop, of course. But let's see. Ooh, that was a bad hit. That's not a bad hit. That's a bad hit as well. Got a pretty good board here, Ruka. Poldic. But I think Silverbeak just got so much tempo. He's so hard to beat in the mid game. He is incredibly hard to beat. There we go, 6 damage. Another promote, which is not great here, to be honest, because we haven't upgraded anything. We have seen 2 promotes, and I'm not taking them. That's often how Silverbeak... That's the only really downside to Silverbeak. You're not going to take the promotes unless you already had something upgraded. Yeah, this is not really the shop that I was looking for. This is a really low roll shop. I think I'm gonna... we could get a tier 4 here if we wanted it on the Mana Guardians, but I don't think that's worth it, actually. So I'm gonna re-roll and see what we get. Oh, that's another really low roll. I think I'm gonna take the Guardsman just in case I want to go Demon. But yeah, not 2 really bad shops here in a row, and that's the problem for Silverbeak. If you do get that, you have a hard time, right? If we're going demons, no, I'm gonna re-roll again to find. Okay, that is pretty solid. I'll lock that in, and we are up against Tankalicious, so maybe that big rat there is actually gonna help us out quite a bit. That's good. Hit this. Okay, that's okay. Whatever. Oof. Okay, he got a big rat of his own. Our rat is bigger, but oh man, that's it's gonna be a draw. All right, fair enough. So I'm gonna take the Mana Guardian upgrade. See, this is where okay, Ritualistic Amulet. See, ooh, I think we're gonna go for Arcane Offerings because I feel like we might have. I'm not gonna take that. I want the extra pairs in there. Gonna take the Guardsman, I think, or maybe the Elemental in there to boost up the. We'll see about that, but I will re-roll here and try and find some Elementals. That is not too bad. But it does cost 4. Or do we want a Gecko and just move him up here? Or Geico, or whatever his name is. No, I think I'm gonna scale the Mana Guardian here and just take this guy. We could also take the Under Guardsman and put it in there instead of the Rat or instead of the Fire Elemental. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that and actually scale him here instead of with this way, and then just lock it in to get the... Actually, do I want to lock that in? I don't think so. I actually don't think so. Yeah. That's a lot of, what is it called, overkill here. I don't need that much at all. But it's just giving me the pairs to also have a bit enough health here. But we're definitely looking for some other pairs, or just looking for elementals, I think, for the Mana Guardian. Or any magical units. Blood, what is his name? No, the vampire with +5/+5 on links would also be good. Rat. Elemental. Both of them pretty good here. Getting rid of these shades and stuff. Oh, I actually had 2 shades. I forgot about that. Yeah, buy that as well. Primer, not really important here. Fire Slinger is not terrible if we're going that direction, actually. And it is a magical unit, so it does work with what I'm going for here. I think I'm gonna get rid of the shades. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna upgrade them. And Fire Slinger could potentially be good if we are finding... I mean, going demons could be really good as well, also on Silverbeak, because you want a lot of pairs with the demons. So that's not bad, and we could still have this big Mana Guardian in the back helping us out quite a bit. Actually, I think we might want to do this. to get the rats up and running. Let's reroll again and see if we can find... we do have that rat that I kind of like there. I'm just gonna build up the Mana Guardian a bit. Also, a promote would be good on him. But yeah, he's a very different unit because you're kind of building your character in a very different way compared to any other, you know. You're taking stuff and promoting stuff, upgrading stuff in a very different way compared to anything else. It might not work out here. He's a very gamble. He's kind of a gamble, I would say. So I think I'm gonna take the rat here because we could also go in the direction of rats. I can definitely get rid of these, I think. We're never gonna use them again. And take this and just reroll and hope for the best we're gonna get another one. Or we could see demons. See, this is the thing. I'm trying to keep things open, but I should also log in soon enough. That's also not bad, but I think I'm more so looking for fire slingers or magickas here. Yeah, go ahead. That is good. Like we can just plop that in right away instead of the elementals, and we are good to go. So right now it looks like a rat build, right? It does look like we're going in the rat direction, and that is not a terrible idea at all. Rat horde, nah. We're just looking for more rats probably. Do we want to upgrade a rat here? I think... no. Also no. I'm actually gonna not take that. That was a bit odd, but I also didn't have a lot of time. And I know that I have an upgraded shop next turn where I could get... what is it I'm looking for? Yeah, I'm actually not sure. If we're going rats, probably don't need that next shop. So maybe I should have taken that and locked it in. But anyway, let's see. Okay, we'll take that upgrade because we will probably not need them. Rats can cost 1 less. It's not bad. I mean, both of those are pretty decent. I think we're gonna go Ghoul Hand. I feel like that's probably a better way. We're gonna take another upgrade. It seems a little bit odd, but now is the time, right? Now is the time. All units +2, that's pretty good. Especially for the rats. We still have 2 pairs, that's the thing, right? We still have 2 pairs. We still have this big overkill. We still have a big Mana Guardian we can put up here if we want to, but just keep him back here. I think we're just looking for rats here, actually. Just looking for more rats. I think that is the direction we are going in. I think the Orc Rat is probably a lot better, especially now with this. It's a lot better than the Steel Tooth here. It's giving a lot of value in there. Could also go Steel Tooth, to be honest. We could sell enough to get it, but... it's probably worth taking. I'm not gonna use this Fire Elemental. I'm not gonna use this Fire Slinger anymore. And then get rid of this guy. Just to get the Steel Tooth in there. I think it's worth it. That's full-blown... I mean, it is a 15-13 here, so... and that would... yeah, that's a pretty good board. Who are we up against? Oh, Hulky left. Okay, so we are actually only 3 players. That is actually not what I wanted to record. I want... yeah, the minimum is, for me, 4-player lobbies. But, I mean, I didn't know that Hulk was gone, so we're gonna continue here. And it might be an interesting game to watch anyway with how I'm building this. See, now I'm kind of looking for upgrades for Steel Tooth, maybe Stick Rat. Or still scaling this Mana Guardian or finding promotions for him. I mean, I don't know, the promotion is not that great on the Mana Guardian, but I think that's the best we can do with it right now. I'm not really building into elements anymore here, so I'm not gonna buy that. We're also just looking for maybe a tier 5. We do have a tier 5 we can buy into. I don't really want to take this because we don't have anything that works with that. That is probably not the then again, yeah, we will take that upgrade because we also have a Stick Rat. That's perfect, actually. Mana Fountain is not terrible, and we don't need that Link anymore. Well, there we go. That's decent. Actually, put this up here, I think. I want more damage in the front right now, especially going into... well, we're not going into any of those guys yet, but... right, keep going. Alright, that's fine. So we got 2 pairs, and the further you get into the run here, the less important is it to have pairs out there, and the more important is it to build towards a direction. And we do have a really good direction right now. So what are we looking for in terms of... we should think about artifacts now. Well, we need Swarm. Of course, we do need Swarm. We need... We already have some decent ones in here. I mean, both the Fresh Meat and Ghoul Hen is working out quite well with rats, of course. But I'm like thinking bigger term. Yeah, Swarm is definitely the one. Other than that, I can't really remember what else I want. Maybe Ghoul King, but that, I mean, that's really far out in the future. I'm thinking if there is anything in tier 4 or 5 that I want. Eldritch Pack? I don't know about that, actually. I don't know about that, but we'll see, we'll see. Could also take another Magicus and just go crazy, but... Yeah, maybe Eldritch Pack would be good. But it's also a little bit late. So, you know, this is a trap, right? This is a trap. Because what would I put in there instead? A bomb? A bomb is not terrible. If I put... Nah, I don't like that. I think this is a trap. I don't really like... Because I don't need anything in tier 2. So I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna build up my Steel Tooth a little bit here, I suppose. Nope. Reroll. Get that. Reroll. I was kind of getting stuck here. I'll lock that in now. Why? Because I got a Steel Tooth. That's the only reason here. So I could upgrade my... I don't need specifically to get it upgraded, but I'd rather actually have 2 Steel Tooths out there instead of 2 rat can. But it is in the shop where we're getting 5 tiers, or 6 tiers actually. So that could be a problem. That could be a problem, locking that in. But yeah, I took the decision and I'm okay with it still. Alright. Let's see. Well, we probably won't get anything here we need. Nope. Let's get that Steel Tooth in there. He don't really... I still want probably this guy up here. Okay, so we're up against Tangalicious and he's definitely going Elementals. So, sorry, not Elementals, Demons. The problem with that is, we are actually... The siege engines and stuff is gonna be problematic on him. I don't know what he's going for. Elementals, maybe, I don't know. Atlantean, probably, actually. So that's a bit of a problem. Do we take another rat? I think we do take another rat to just plop in there if we need to get something out. Actually, we could do this. Nah, I think this is still better. Don't want that. We're looking for tier 6s here, maybe. Coven. It's not terrible because no one else takes it, and I'm gonna take that actually. So I often go for things that other people wouldn't take, so I'm having a bigger chance of getting the Swarm or anything I want in tier 6. Would be great with the Eruption here, but we just can't get it. That would also have been good, I think, maybe, potentially, who knows. But yeah, we got what we got here. We're probably a bit weak compared to him. Yes, kind of. No, I don't know. The bomb is of course gonna be a problem here, I think. Oof, this hit really hard right now. That was terrible hit for us. But yeah, that was really bad. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, right? I went in the direction of going rats against the demon, which is probably not what you should do in a situation like this. But I decided for it anyway because it's quite fun. I think we do take this upgrade. We could find something in tier 5 that we want. Strategic Gamble is maybe Mana Beacon actually, because we do want the tier 6s. I think Eldritch Pack is too late. I feel like Mana Beacon could be good here. Strategic Gamble could also be very solid. All units getting plus... I feel like actually Strategic Gamble is worth it here. It's not very often I take it, but just in this case, I feel like because we got rats so heavy, and we don't really care where they are specifically, I am gonna go that direction. Also because we still have a good amount of pairs in there. I'm gonna take that just so he can get it. Yeah, I'm that person. I am that person. Also because I am looking for tier 6s. But of course, I'm taking something that I will probably not get 2 more of. But it's very important that Tangalicious is not getting them. Or at least not easily getting them. Okay. See what he got. Yeah, he's going for some kind of... Okay, he got the... Yeah, interesting build. Ooh, that almost killed it. Alright. Yeah. This is not terrible. The strategic gap, well, also the steel tooth over here was really lucky, but otherwise it's actually it's quite solid here because the summonings are also getting the strategic gamble, so I like that. He's gonna take a big hit here, Poldic. Ooh, almost killed him. 60 maximum damage. There you go, maximum damage. I'll take it. I think. There is still a tier 4 that I still want, and this is definitely good in our build. And it's probably even better than that, right, to be honest? Well, it is, so yeah, true. Nope. I was just thinking about, okay, I am actually gonna take this to have a better chance against Tangalicious, because I know that he won't have them then. But there is a pretty big chance that we also could see another Fnatic, because no one would take Fnatic in this situation. There is not really, unless you get a World Eater somehow and make it, I don't know how. Yeah, it wouldn't really make any sense to take this, unless you want tier 6 artifact. No, I think I want to keep holding all of these things and just go look for that Hellfire Cannon. Such an odd thing to do. It's such a toxic thing to do. Oh, it's such a toxic thing. But I think Tangalicious probably have us beaten here. We do have a chance, especially if we find Swarm. If we find Swarm pretty early on, we could beat him. But he got so much health and have so much time to scale with the with his build that it might be pretty hard. I feel like this might also be better. Let's get rid of that red, because it will actually give us even more scaling, or well, not scaling, but just pluses, just big old rats. But we are looking for that Hellfire Cannon. There is the other Coven. Do I take it? That's the question, because I'm not gonna use this guy again, I don't think. I could. Actually, this might even be just better. Just because it's summoning more rats. Don't really want to sell that, but it could be better to just have... yeah, because we're only looking for the cannon right now. So it is actually better just to get rid of that Mana Guardian. There we go. It's right there. Cool. We'll take it. Do we sell the other ones? No, I'm gonna hold on to them. I'm not gonna give it to him. He might already have one of them, but I'm not gonna give the other two to him. I'm gonna keep them. Yeah, he doesn't have it, which is... yeah, that's good. That's really good. Okay. Got a big old fat tank. A boss. Yeah, that's a problem. Ugh. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is, of course, the rat's worst nightmare. The overkills and extra damage and... but if we do get Swarm, there is a chance, and if we do attack first, there is a chance we could take out a lot of his extra damage and overkills and stuff. But right now, of course, he is beating our ass. Alright. Let's get it. Well, there it is. There it is. I think we're gonna keep holding the ghoul hand here and just go full Swarm mode. Alright, let's go. So now we're just looking for a cannon to get... Actually, I think probably more looking for a tier 7. Yeah, what would the Wraith... No, not Wraith Queen. So the summoning one, what is it called? Nature's Wrath could be interesting to put in there, actually. Maybe instead of the Seal Tooth. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Attack first is pretty good. Yeah, Nature's Wrath. That is that worth holding on to? How many chances are there? Could we even get Nature's Wrath? What kind of unit is it? Is it a Warden? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Is that worth holding on to, or should we just keep... We are getting upgraded next turn, so I'm gonna go... Okay. No, I don't want that. I was just sitting there wondering if I could even do that, but no. No. Alright. See how this is gonna go. That's good. That's obviously really good. Then he kills that rat, which is perfect. Then he kills another rat, which is okay for now. And there we go. Oh, that was the hit, right? That was the bomb is a problem. The Fanatic is hitting the lowest unit, right? It's going for the lowest unit, or is it just a assassin? I think it's just an assassin. So that's the problem. That's the problem, of course. Yeah, I mean, demons are just really... But bombs and demons is basically the counter to rats. So he really got us here. He really got us. And it's kind of my own fault because I knew he would go demons, of course. So yeah, it's a perfect build against the rats here. I don't see anything that would save me right now. Fanatic. Oh, it will actually go for the one with the least health, but we can make sure that it's actually going off, which is a bit of a problem. Could put it in there instead of the Steel Tooth. I'm gonna try, because that could bring us into potentially save a round, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's worth it. Honestly, I don't think that's worth it. I'm looking for Nature's Wrath. That's probably the only one that's kind of interesting. Or a Hellfire Cannon. A Hellfire Cannon could also kind of do things. I think I'm gonna look for that net. Okay, never mind. It didn't get it. Yeah, I think he got us anyway. Maybe I should have re-rolled for another Hellfire Cannon, but I think he's actually sitting on maybe one or two of the other ones. So we will probably not find it anyway. We're gonna go for the Fanatic here and see if we can maybe snipe his... actually, is the one with the lowest health? Yes, it is. So if we could snipe that, actually... Well, it doesn't really matter where it is. Hopefully it won't die too early. So if we could snipe his bomb, that could save us. Of course, it's gonna be in the back line. No, it's not. It's actually in the front line. That was not terrible, I suppose. Yeah. But still, I feel like it's gonna die now. Or... now. Yeah, so that we lost the game right there. If we had hit his bomb, that could have helped us out, but yeah, it didn't, so... There we go. There we go. Anyway, it was fun, and I think you can definitely see what we just got countered really hard here against Tangalicious, a really good player as well. But I think you can see what the Silverbeak can do, and the Silverbeak is... I feel like he's one of the... Like I said, top A. He's a top A tier kind of situation, but he is hot. Okay, my Alexa just went crazy. But yeah, I think you can see what I mean about him being really good if you kind of get a grab around doing when you need to do the upgrades and when you need to have a lot of pairs and when you need to have and also take things into your hand that you can then build in towards if you get them in the later shops or later stores, right? I think you get the idea, because I think there is a lot of players that don't really get how to deal with that, and I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on that. That's why I kind of wanted to show you this, and also probably will put it on YouTube, even with it being a little bit of a meh kind of game. But I think it showcased pretty well what Silverbeak is capable of doing, because this build was actually... This could have won the game against anyone else that was not a demon kabomb kind of situation, right? Anything else, this could definitely have won the game. So, pretty decent, pretty decent. Of course, it was a kind of a bot game, but... a bot lobby. But still, you can still build like something like this in normal lobbies as well, or close to it. And I feel like the rats are definitely one of the best kind of things for Silverbeak. But he could do anything. He can play any sort of... Yeah, he can go for absolutely anything at all. So I really like him because he's just solid. He's just a solid player, or solid AD. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you around next time.